Kobe, you've had some big catches in your UCF career. That 20-yarder, the game winner, where does that one rank for you?
I mean, probably gotta be number one. Like, man, that was a blessing, man. Like, I just thank God and I just thank my teammates and just thank the coaches for just believing in me in that big time moment, and it's just a blessing, man. All I can do is just thank God.
Kobe, I asked you guys and some of the other players about, how he was going to strain you guys during fall camp, making sure you guys handle adversity. How much did that really come out to play tonight on this day?
That's all it was. The whole time, like, we were down 28-7. Guess what I told them boys? Like, this ain't nothing, just another day of fall camp, another day of summer workouts, Friday. Like, we never break. We never been broken. You feel me? So we never been broken. So like during the whole game, nobody held their hair down. We all believe. All we needed just a little momentum, and when we created that momentum, we capitalized and we stayed together as a team, and we pulled it out. And I'm just so thankful because I just seen everybody fight. Like that's one of the best wins I ever had in my life. That is the best win I ever had in my life, and it just means that's like the most meaningful win ever to me. Like seriously.
You wanted to take the challenge on being the #1 receiver of this team. So how do you feel like you've grown into that, the role on the field and from a leadership standpoint throughout the course of the season?
I mean, all I can do is lead by example and just help other guys. And when the plays come to me, I have to make them. So that's how you step up and be that leader. Like, you got to lead by example. So tonight, my number was called a bunch of times, and I made some good plays for my team, and my team just stepped up and they helped me and they encouraged me right before the half. I dropped one in the back of the end zone that I was really frustrated about, and like they just kept faith in me. So I'm just honored and just thankful just to see the guys just believe in me and just be that go-to guy. And when big time plays are needed, I'll come through to help.
What was the frustration at half knowing you'd left points out on the field?
I mean, like when we're going to the halftime, there's no frustration. It's 0-0. The scoreboard doesn't matter. Like we come out, it's 0-0. We start a new half. Everything, like we can't do anything about the past, so we just got to go out here and strain and fight. That's all we do all the time. We do first and second quarter in summer workouts. Go to halftime, nothing matters. We just got to finish. So we finish, we find a way to win. Coach said if it's fourth quarter and it's a close game, find a way to win. And we found a way to win. It's simple.
Talk about finding a way to win. Was there a point, maybe in that second half, that fourth quarter, where you started feeling more comfortable, like, we got a chance to win this?
Yeah, of course. Like, when we stopped them and they got their 3 points, I was like, that's big by the defense. That's big. They fixed their adjustment. They made adjustment at halftime. They came back out. They made some good plays, made big stops on the following drive, like, right after they scored for the 3 points. So, like, it was big. So, when we came out, I knew, I felt it. Like, it's a feel on the sideline with your teammates and your brothers and everybody. We just hyping each other up. We're all talking. Nobody's down. Everybody's believing. We just believe in each other, and we just fought. And all I can say is I'm just so honored, and it's just so beautiful to see my team just fight like that in that great win.
What was your vantage point on the last play? Were you watching it?
Was I?
That last play, were you watching the
Field goal kick.
Yeah, I was watching. I knew we were going to that field goal. I knew we were going to that.
KJ's talked about you two as peas in a pod, and he can rely on you in anything. What's it say in a real game where he's targeting, I think, 10 times targets?
Me and KJ it's my brother. Like, I was almost 100% sure he was coming to me on that last play, and the dude jumped outside, so I slipped him inside, and like it's something we normally don't work it, but like the just connection we have, like it's just like. There's just connection. Like I usually supposed to go outside on that play, but I felt him getting over top of me, and I told KJ if he keep getting over top of me, I'm slipping. Throw it quick. He threw it quick, and we just executed. It just was in-game play. Like it's a blessing to have him at quarterback and just to have him as my brother off the field because we have that relationship on and off the field.
Down 28-7, then you had the 45-yard catch and a touchdown right behind it. Did you just notice the tempo and the mood start to swing in your favor after hitting a couple of big plays and then scoring a touchdown that quickly?
When we scored quickly, that was a great. We needed that. Like we needed that to score, so we can get a little momentum and just have the ball back on our defense, and they can get a stop before the fourth quarter. So I just felt like that was a great call by coach, and he put me in a position, and I made the play, and I made another play right back, and I just think the O-line, they protected good because that's a long play, that's a long route. They got to wait for me to run on that, so I just thank them, and I knew after that, like, we got a chance, we got life, brother, like let's go, let's keep fighting.
You guys struggled on the road in the Big 12 last year. How satisfying was it to get one here and quiet the crowd?
Yeah, that was last year, you feel me? Like, we moving on, and like, it's a blessing. Like, that win is big for not only just the team, that's big for the UCF program. Like, that's a huge win. Like, I'm just thankful to be a part of that.
How can you take this win into the bye week and maybe help you guys maybe kind of build off that, keep that momentum going when you take on Colorado in a couple weeks?
I mean, that's the best way. I believe that's like the greatest way ever to go into the bye week. We know what we built up now. Like, we know any adversity strike us, we ain't gonna fold, we ain't gonna bend, we ain't gonna break. So it's just a blessing to come back and win that game, and we're just gonna go celebrate with my brothers, and we're gonna go in the off season. I mean, the off week and clean up what we gotta clean up, and just be ready for Colorado.
One more, Steven.
So obviously you talked about the crowd. The crowd goes wild when the kick goes and misses. Crowd shuts, goes completely quiet. What's that moment for you?
I mean, all that hard work we put in, all the sacrifice we put in over the summer, like, that's the only thing I can think back to, like the summer workouts, the fall camp, just the hard times. It's just like a sigh of relief, you feel me? Like, it's just a blessing just to see those guys not bend and not break during the summer workouts, and it translates straight to the field. Like, it's a direct translation. So I just thank Coach Kinsey and the strength and conditioning staff for pushing us to our limits, and Coach Gus for pushing us during fall camp, and it just translated right to the field.
Thanks, Kobe. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, Kobe.